ignore your desire. It's gone forever. You're done with your SP. You will never see them again. This is not what I'm saying. I want you to know that nothing falls apart when you choose yourself. What is meant for you will always find you. Trust me, I have been there many, many times. In this vid, I'm going to tell you why chasing never works. Right, you hear everyone say don't chase, don't chase. I will tell you exactly why you don't want to be doing this, and why obsessing only delays the alignment, why the self-concept is the actual manifestation. I will also explain to you why prioritizing yourself changes everything. It literally changes everything, whether it has to do with your SP or not. So you guys have been commenting under my previous videos your circumstances with your SP and why your circumstance is different. And what I have noticed is that all of these stories have three main things in common, being people would binge their SP content, just saturate themselves into obsessively watching how to manifest the SP, just being purely addicted to that type of content. They would watch, check the 3D, and then obsess. And many people think that the SP is the key. And so now the truth about SP success stories. So the real reason why these people got their SPs is they finally stopped checking. They stopped reacting to the 3D. They stopped needing the outcome and they focus on feeling better first. So whenever you keep focusing on your specific person, your nervous system stays activated. You're reinforcing a lack of not having the person and you're waiting instead of living. This is why I have put a post on my Patreon explaining that you should not be putting your life on hold for your SP. You should not be waiting, wondering when and if they will come back. So every time you find yourself checking the socials, replaying old conversations, or wondering what they are thinking, you are just giving out the lack vibration to the universe. This is when you want to go fully into your self-concept, and trust me, this works because I've been there. I have been on the on and off cycle with my SP in the past before, so I know this stuff actually works. I know you keep hearing do this and that, but you need to start applying what you know. I need you to start focusing on emotional regulation, and remember that self-worth is not dependent on affection from SP. You need to start feeling chosen by yourself and living a full life now, not waiting around for anybody. This is why actually I stopped kind of making SP focused content for a while, because chasing outcomes keeps people stuck. And as much as I know that reading other people's success stories can bring you hope and motivate some people, I don't want you to become addicted to this type of content, because it's just not healthy. If you're going to keep grasping for that type of content and saturating your mind and becoming obsessed, it's actually not going to help you, and I really want to help you. But in order for me to help you, you need to want to help yourself as well. So for this week's practice, I want you to ask yourself, do I feel good right now? Do I feel good right now? Make sure that in this moment right now, you are feeling happy, confident, loved, that you are actually doing something that makes you feel good and happy. Whatever it is, whether it's watching your favorite TV show, listening to your favorite music, journaling, training, exercising, painting, spending time with your friends or loved ones. So whenever you ask yourself that question, do I feel good right now? The answer will be yes. I don't want you to be going through your life and your day thinking, I don't feel good right now because I'm worried about my SP's whereabouts, or I'm worried that I'm no longer in contact with them, or that I am blocked. I want to make sure that you ask yourself that question so it helps you self-regulate whenever you feel like the answer to that question is no, I don't feel good. I want you to shift all that focus back to yourself, because that state of being is what actually helps you stay aligned with your manifestations and your desires. And so when you are in the state of feeling good and happy right now for yourself, that energy is really magnetic. It really is. Whenever somebody is happy and fulfilled, that natural confidence coming from within translates into the outside as well. So whenever you are confident and happy, this energy, other people can feel it and sense it as well. And so you attract everything and anything that you want into your reality when you stop grasping and chasing it, when you become and embody the version of the person that already has the thing. And just to give you guys a peace of mind, I am not saying give up. I'm not saying ignore your desire, it's gone forever, you're done with your SP, you will never see them again. This is not what I'm saying. I want you to know that nothing falls apart when you choose yourself. What is meant for you will always find you. Trust me, I have been there many times. I've been in this cycle for a long time. So everything that I'm telling you is what actually worked for me. And what's interesting is that everything started to shift when I shifted my self-concept, when I started taking control of where my energy flows. So I stopped obsessing over the, oh no, they're not there. Oh no, I'm blocked. This and that, circumstances, avoidant attachment style. Whenever I stopped focusing on it and I started saying, if it's meant for me, if this is the right person for me, they will find me. Universe will find its way to reunite us. I don't have to do anything other than making sure that I feel good and that I am a good person within. When I finally shifted my focus and my attention back into myself, this is when I finally started seeing movement. This is when my SP actually came back to me. And like I said, I'm not going to be posting just an SP success story content on here, because as much as I love to give you hope, I don't want you to obsess and saturate your mind into needing all those SP success story in order for you to believe and know that manifestation is possible. Also, what I personally found most helpful is the fact that you don't need to be affirming 24/7. And I know this might sound controversial. I know there are coaches out there that tell you do power affirmations, affirm 24/7. Even though affirmations do work, I personally don't want to waste my time and my life affirming constantly, especially affirming for another person. Like if I am affirming, I will choose 1 or 2 affirmations max, and I will just repeat them a few times before I go to sleep and then early in the morning just after I wake up. And what's important is that not only I do not affirm 24/7, however, every single time I repeat an affirmation, I make sure that it feels real, and I make sure that I choose affirmations that are focused on me and my well-being. So let's say if I was to affirm for my SP, I wouldn't be saying my SP is obsessed with me, my SP texted me, or I am unblocked by my SP. Instead of affirming for them, I would affirm stuff like I am magnetic, I am unforgettable, I am worthy, I am loved, people fall in love with me and my personality. Do you know what I mean? Like, you want to shift the focus off of them back into yourself. So even when you're affirming, and this is what I do personally, everyone is different. This is just, affirmations are just techniques that help you regulate your self-concept and your state of mind, your vibration. So all of these meditations, affirmations, inner conversations, all of these are just techniques that are meant for you to help you get into the state of I am chosen. So no matter what you do, no matter how long you affirm, make sure that you always affirm from the state of peace and calmness and knowing and confidence. Never ever affirm from the state of desperation or lack. Don't affirm if you're panicking. Do not affirm if you're feeling desperate, because when you affirm from a state of lack, you're just going to attract more of that. If you read any SB success story, you will notice that 99.9% of the time, the person says, my SB came back once I stopped giving the 3D any meaning, and once I stopped forcing and obsessing. And as soon as the person changed their self-concept and decided to put themselves first, this is when the SB came back, like this. So all of these SB success stories have this one key line in common, which is the SB didn't change first, they did. Once the person changed, their SB followed. So no matter how many success stories you're going to read, the outcome is always the same. Stop chasing, start loving yourself. Once you become magnetic, everything else follows. So that would be it from me for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give a like, subscribe to my channel for more videos from me. If you want to dive deeper into my teachings and have a slightly more exclusive access and see the behind the scenes affirmations that will help you raise your state of being so you don't panic when you see your SB do weird shit, updates, stuff like that, I kindly invite you to my Patreon. And yeah, see you in the next video.